I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world?
Hello everyone, back again on the V Squad TV channel. Kim Taehyung stuns in classic elegance at Vogue World 2025 Hollywood. Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS, once again proved his magnetic fashion influence as he attended the prestigious Vogue World 2025 Hollywood event in Los Angeles. The moment he stepped into the venue, all eyes turned to him. The global superstar radiated effortless charm and sophistication that embodied both Korean heritage and modern artistry. Taehyung arrived in a meticulously tailored gray overcoat that immediately became the center of conversation among stylists and fashion critics. The oversized silhouette drapes naturally across its frame, exuding a sense of timeless luxury. His coat, made from what appears to be fine wool with a soft matte texture, flows smoothly with each step, catching the California breeze under the setting sun. What made his outfit exceptionally unique was the deep red traditional Korean knot belt tied around his waist, an accessory known as narigi, symbolizing luck and protection. It added a distinct cultural signature to his otherwise Western-style attire, blending East and West into a perfect harmony that only Taehyung could pull off with such grace. Complementing his ensemble was a broad-brimmed gray hat that framed his face elegantly, reminiscent of a 1920s European gentleman but with a subtle Korean sensibility. The structured hat added an air of mystery and poetic calm, as if Taehyung were a character stepping out of a cinematic masterpiece. His minimal yet sharp styling allowed the details to speak louder than words. Underneath his coat, Taehyung wore a silky gray suit and tie that perfectly matched his coat's tone. The monochromatic color palette emphasizes his serene aura while giving him an otherworldly glow under the Los Angeles lights. Every fold and crease of his outfit was deliberate. Nothing felt forced, everything was naturally balanced. Observers noted how her outfit at Vogue World 2025 seemed to tell a story, a merging of Korea's refined traditional artistry with the global stage of fashion. The red knot belt wasn't merely an accessory. It became a symbolic bridge between his heritage and his growing influence in Western fashion. Many stylists later described it as a fashion moment that could redefine cultural couture. As the night unfolded, Taehyung was seated in the front row beside award-winning actress Cynthia Erivo and acclaimed filmmaker Tyler Perry. Cameras captured him smiling brightly, his charm radiating effortlessly through the crowd. His interactions seemed genuine and warm, with every small gesture reflecting his trademark humility and class. Throughout the show, Taehyung's reactions became one of the event's most shared highlights online. Fans adored how he leaned forward, eyes glimmering with excitement, genuinely engaged with every model and performance. His laughter was soft but infectious, a rare mix of sophistication and boyish innocence that made even Hollywood elites take notice. In several close-up shots, her dewy skin and minimal makeup accentuate her natural features. His gently tousled hair, slightly wet and brushed back, gives a fresh, cinematic feel. The simple styling brought focus to her expressive eyes and glowing complexion, proving once again that elegance doesn't always need extravagance. During the event, fashion reporters from Vogue and Variety noted that Taehyung's look stood out for its philosophical depth. They described it as an ensemble that transcends fashion trends and enters the realm of storytelling. His outfit carried emotion, nostalgia, dignity, and a silent confidence. The blend of traditional red and modern gray was interpreted by fashion analysts as a metaphor for harmony. It represents balance between past and present, art and identity, East and West. Taehyung, knowingly or not, brought an entire cultural dialogue to life through his visual narrative. Social media was instantly flooded with hashtags such as #Taehyung at Vogue World and #Vogue World Hollywood within minutes of his arrival. Fans from around the world praised not only his visuals but also his composition among the biggest names in fashion. Every photo and video clip of him quickly went viral, racking up millions of views. One viral tweet even described him as the silent scene stealer of Vogue World. Despite not being the loudest or flashiest presence, Taehyung commanded attention through subtlety and grace, qualities that make his fashion influence so distinct. It's the quiet confidence that makes every brand want him as their muse. When seated at the show, Taehyung was seen reacting warmly to the live performances, often smiling widely or clapping gently in appreciation. His genuine enthusiasm added a human touch to an event often dominated by stoic luxury. Even in a setting filled with movie stars and designers, Taehyung's warmth made him unforgettable. Behind him, cameras caught several attendees glancing his way, seemingly enchanted by his aura. The combination of his elegant gray tones and the vivid red detail at his waist made him a visual focal point in every frame. Even when surrounded by Hollywood's brightest, Taehyung's calm presence stood out. The contrast between his powerful charisma and soft demeanor fascinated photographers. One journalist from Rolling Stone described Taehyung as a walking paradox, delicate yet commanding, serene yet magnetic. His ability to convey emotion through stillness continues to set him apart from traditional Western celebrities. After the show, Taehyung was seen mingling briefly with other high-profile guests, his polite interactions reflecting his signature grace. He didn't seek the spotlight. Instead, the spotlight followed him. Every movement, whether adjusting his coat or sharing a small smile, seemed perfectly cinematic. What impressed many was how his fashion subtly honored Korean roots without being overt. The inclusion of the red narigi was a bold but respectful statement, an acknowledgement of his cultural background on a Western stage. It was an act of pride wrapped in minimalism. As photos spread online, countless designers praised his stylistic balance. Some described it as cultural couture done right, while others noted that Taehyung's look might influence the return of traditional embellishments in luxury menswear. Once again, he had started a trend without even trying. His appearance also carried emotional resonance for fans, a moment where Korean artistry stood shoulder to shoulder with Hollywood glamour. Taehyung didn't just attend Vogue World. He elevated it into a space where culture, emotion, and identity could coexist beautifully. Fashion insiders have begun referring to this particular look as the gray verse, a nod to the poetic tone Taehyung often carries in his public appearances. The muted gray, soft textures, and meaningful red accents together embodied his soul-like approach to art and fashion. Even days after the event, discussions about his outfit continue to dominate online platforms. Style critics agree that his wardrobe choice was not just about aesthetic excellence, but about storytelling. Each piece contributed to an emotional composition that reflected who Taehyung truly is, an artist beyond borders. With every global appearance, Kim Taehyung continues to redefine what it means to be a cultural ambassador. His understanding of art and emotion through fashion makes him not just a celebrity, but a symbol of elegance and depth in the modern age. At Vogue World 2025, he didn't need elaborate theatrics to shine. The simplicity of gray, the soul of red, and the quiet power of presence were enough to make him the night's most unforgettable vision. Kim Taehyung, once again, proved that true fashion is not worn, it's lived. In the days following the event, media outlets continued to dissect every detail of Taehyung's look, praising its harmony between simplicity and sophistication. Vogue Korea highlighted how his styling reflected.
Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor.